Green Forest webinar welcomes you on the topic of present perfect and present perfect continuous. My name is Milena, and today I will try to help you discover the difference between the present perfect and present perfect continuous. If you want to discover the differences between present perfect and past simple, please watch our last week webinars with Inna Jaruk. My beautiful colleague Olga will help me today, and we will share our presentation with you. Let's get started. Okay, guys, I'm back to the studio, and present perfect or present perfect continuous. There is always a headache what to choose, because many books and many teachers say that they are sort of interchangeable and almost the same, but not exactly. Well, first of all, it's very useful to understand the structure of the present perfect continuous. We have subject, the verb, auxiliary verb have or has, been, and the main verb in ing form, present participle or gerund ing. I have been running, you have been running, he, she, it has been running. Please pay attention. We have been running and they have been running. The question form, the auxiliary have or has goes in front. Have you been working? Has she been working? And the negative answer. You haven't been working. She hasn't been working. What are the time expressions used with present perfect continuous? There are prepositions such as for, the time expression since, also the time expressions that show you the duration. How long? All the day, all the night, all the day today, and so on, guys. Why do we use present perfect continuous? It's very interesting to know, because the structure is so long and complicated, there must be a good use for it. So, for actions started in the past and continuing up to the present. And again, guys, I repeat, actions, which means that present perfect continuous can be used only for action verbs. I hope you remember the concept of state verbs, verbs that are not activities and therefore can never take ing form, cannot be processes. For example, it has been raining all night. As you can see, it is still wet and raining heavily. We also use present perfect continuous to indicate an action of a certain duration having visible results or effects in the present. For example, she has been running for 2 hours. What are the visible results? We see she's out of breath now, she's very tired, exhausted, and looks terribly. We use present perfect continuous to emphasize the duration of an action, normally using words such as for, since, or how long. You remember that a word for indicates us the period of time. The word since indicates the starting point of an activity. So, how long have you been working here? I have been working here for 5 years, or I have been working here since 2010. Again, for a period of time, since the point of time. Let's practice a little bit, guys. We will need to compose the sentences using present perfect continuous. And here we go. Yes, you're right. I have been working here since 2000. Yes, what a terrible situation. We have been waiting here for 20 minutes and nobody has taken our order. It's a terrible restaurant. We will never come back again, Ola, I think. She looks really great. Hmm? Yes, you're right, because she has been doing exercises at the fitness center. And yes, you're right. That is such a terrible situation. I'm fed up. I have been looking for that new job for weeks in vain, which means without any result. Present perfect continuous, guys, as we could see from the previous slides, concentrates on repeated regular activity that started in the past and continues up to the present. And again, I repeat, activity, not a state verb. What happens if you want to express a state, for example, or a state such as I know someone or I love someone, but you want to show the duration for many years or something like that? There is no other choice, guys, only present perfect. Only present perfect. Well, we get back to present perfect continuous. The action of present perfect continuous is mostly unfinished, guys. You can still see that it is going on. And does it have any result? Yes, in most cases you will see some result, but it will probably be a side effect, positive or negative. For example, look at this situation. Why is she crying? She has been cutting onions. We can see that it's an activity of cutting onions. The process hasn't been finished yet. It is still ongoing and she has visible result. But do you like this result? No, because she's crying. Tears are not good. It's a side effect. Now let's analyze a little bit of pictures that I will show you. We will need to make a sentence using present perfect continuous. So, why is she so red? Yes, she has been sunbathing for 5 hours. What a stupid decision. Oh, why is it so fat? It's inhuman. We have to call Greenpeace, I think. Yes, because the owner has been feeding the cat for years. That is our situation, guys. So why is this girl exhausted? You are right, she has been studying all the day today. So why are the children so dirty? Yes, because they have been playing in mud. Oh, what a nice effect. She is so slim. Why? Yes, because she has been exercising a lot recently. What a natural disaster. Why is there so much water? Yes, it has been raining for weeks and there is a long line. I think they have been waiting in this line since 3 a.m. to see a new Star Wars movie. Or they want a visa in the embassy. What do you think? The visa. So, guys, What is the difference between present perfect and present perfect continuous? Present perfect concentrates on a result. I have read 5 pages. Very good result. Great job. Present perfect continuous concentrates on duration. I have been reading for an hour. We don't know how many pages, but we don't care. We care about the activity, the duration. So now, guys, we will need to write some sentences using present perfect continuous or present perfect. Please pay attention whether you mean a result or you mean some activity. Let's move. Okay, guys, I hope you managed to get all the answers correctly. Great job. Now let's analyze the following situations. I will show you some pictures and you will need to choose present perfect or present perfect continuous. Again, we concentrate either on the result or on repeated activity. Choose the best option. Yes, you're right, guys. It's the repeated activity of waiting. They have been waiting to see the doctor for ages. And I see that they're still there and no doctor. And yes, guys, he has been bringing her flowers for weeks. We can see that this is a repeated activity of bringing flowers every day, I believe. Look at all the flowers outside her window, near her door. I see that she has been rejecting him for a long time. She is hard to get. And yes, it's just an accident. He has cut, or I have cut my finger, not I have been cutting. Of course, because it's not a Dexter party. And yes, guys, the correct answer is B. She has been making phone calls all morning. As we can see, your boss is angry because she hasn't finished yet. She's still doing that. The same situation here. They have been playing cards for hours. Look at their faces. They are still playing. They don't have any intention to finish, and the owner is already angry and nervous. And yes, Alberto has scored the winning goal. He has brought a very big result, a very big achievement to our team. And yes, this man obviously has a sense of achievement, a sense of accomplishment, because he has written 5 reports this morning and now he can go to drink beer with his friends, I think. And guys, to finalize our educational process and to finalize our information, let's correct a little bit of the mistakes in my sentences. Look, it have been raining. What is the mistake? Yes, you're right. It has been raining. He, she, it has. I have been knowing. What a nonsense. To know is a state verb. It's not an activity. That is why I have known. You are right, guys. So far, she has been learning 50 words. Not exactly. 50 words is a result, is an achievement. That is why she has learned. Yes, guys, you are right. The last 2 hours are up until now. That is why she has been working in the garden. I have already been reading all the newspapers. But all the newspapers, it's an achievement, a big result. So I have already read all the newspapers. And yes, guys, you're right. She has been repairing her car since yesterday because we don't see any result, any new car. And finally, they has just seen. But they, it's plural, so they have just seen a wild animal. This is the end, guys. I will be back to the studio now. Hello again, guys. I hope the information about present perfect and present perfect continuous was useful and clear for you. If you have any questions, I will answer them. No, we don't have any questions, which is a very good sign as well. Enjoy our information, enjoy the webinars, do the exercises, and study English. Good luck. See you soon.